Hey guys, what's going on? Justin here, and in today's video I wanted to talk to you about how to hit a baseball like a pro. You know, the very first thing, hitting is the hardest thing to do no matter what sport that you're playing, okay? You're literally trying to take one round object, your baseball bat, the barrel of your bat, and you're trying to hit it square with another round object, the ball. So hitting is the hardest thing to do in all of sports. Not only are you trying to hit something square, you know, two round objects, but also, you know, not every single pitch is coming in flat. Some pitches, even fastballs, they can break into you or they can break away from you. They can, you know, rise a little bit or dive a little bit. You have off-speed pitches that go in the dirt, or you know, pitches that are on the black in all areas of the strike zone. So hitting is the hardest thing to do in all of sports. So give yourself a little bit of credit. This is not something that's easy. You're definitely going to fail more times than you're going to succeed, but that's what makes hitting so much fun, okay? So my very first point in this video, how to hit a baseball like a pro, guys, you have to remember, okay, you always have to keep it simple. Whenever I'm going into a slump and I can't figure out what I'm doing wrong at the plate, I try to simplify things, and that really seems to help me. The most important thing for you to do as a hitter, the only thing that truly matters, is arriving on time and on plane with the pitch, okay? It doesn't matter how I start. If I'm, you know, standing on top of my head, it really doesn't matter. If I arrive on time and on plane with the pitch, then good things are going to happen. I'm going to be able to hit the ball hard with consistency. So that needs to be your number one goal as a hitter. Arrive on time and on plane with the pitch, okay? My next point, you know, I get a lot of questions in my inbox from players, and they're asking me a lot about stances. So they say, you know, Justin, how should I stand when I'm in the box? Should I be, you know, open like this? Should I be closed off? Should I be square? Should I have my feet together, or should they be wide? Should my hands start down here, or should they start up here? And something that you have to understand about the stance is just a starting point, okay? I like to use the example of Jeff Bagwell. If you don't know who that is, if you're a younger player, then search him on the internet, but you'll see a stance. It's the goofiest looking stance. He spreads his feet really wide and he literally squats down, okay? And it's the goofiest, weirdest looking stance, but that's the whole lesson, is it doesn't matter how you start, it matters how you finish. So if you turn on a big league game, you're gonna see 9 different hitters, okay, throughout every lineup, and you're gonna see 9 different stances. Some guys are gonna be wider than others. Some guys are gonna be more narrow. Some might be closed a little bit. Some might be open a little bit. Some might be straight. Some might hold their hands down here. Some might hold them up here, or back like this, back like this. Some might wag their bat a ton like Gary Sheffield. Some might not move their hands or their bat at all. So the stance is just a starting point. It doesn't matter how you start, as long as it doesn't cause any major mechanical flaws or issues, then I have no problem with you standing however you want, however you know, feels comfortable for you. So get in a comfortable stance, and the whole lesson with stances, like I said, is it doesn't matter how you start, but what does matter is every single major league hitter, when they get to the point of contact, they all look the same, okay? Their eyes are down watching the baseball. Their hands are palm up, palm down, okay? They have this good L right here. They're hitting against a firm front side. The barrel of the bat is slightly below their hands. They all get to this spot. Sometimes they might be fooled. It might look a little bit different, but every single time they get a really good swing off, at the point of contact, every great hitter looks the exact same. So that's the whole lesson in stances and starting points. It doesn't matter as long as you arrive on time with the pitch and on plane with the pitch. Okay, so the next tip I have for you to hit a baseball like a pro, you can't hit what you can't see. So you really want to focus on seeing the baseball as well and as long as possible. And I know it sounds like an easy concept. Yeah, you see the ball out of the pitcher's hand and you watch it. Seems like common sense, but it's truly a trained skill. You constantly have to be working on it, even at a high level, even at high school, college, professional. You always have to work on seeing the baseball. So arrive on time, arrive on plane, and see the baseball, right? Because you can't hit what you can't see. If a guy throws you a breaking ball and it's low and it's going to break in the dirt, and you really don't see it very well, you don't recognize the spin, and you think it's a low fastball, and you swing, that's when you swing at those pitches in the dirt and you strike out or whatever, okay? So you can't hit what you can't see. You have to learn how to see the baseball. Something that I really like to do is when I'm taking BP or hitting off of a tee, I like to literally watch the hitting zone after I make contact. So if I make contact here, boom, I continue to watch the hitting zone even after the ball has left my bat. That makes sure that my eyes are down on the baseball. The next thing I want to go over on, really how to improve your hitting is you have to have a plan when you walk up to the plate. You have to know what you are going to do. Have a plan and execute that plan. So, for example, there might be runners on first and second and nobody out. Realize that your coach might be putting on a bunt sign. Realize that that might actually happen, okay? If it's a hit and run situation, a 1-1 count, an action count, realize that your coach might put on a hit and run. And if there's nobody on base, don't just walk up there with absolutely no plan. Understand what the pitcher is trying to do, what his best pitches are, what his out pitch is, the way he pitched you in previous at bats. Have some sort of a plan, and that's all in the on deck circle in the dugout before you get up to the plate. When you get up to the plate, it's about emptying your mind, getting a good pitch to hit, and putting a good swing on it. You don't want to think too much when you're in the box. So real quick, guys, if you like this video, be sure to leave me a thumbs up below. I'd really appreciate that. Let's work together to get this video to 200 plus likes, okay? That's the goal. So hit that thumbs up button right now. The next tip is you have to anticipate swinging on every single pitch. You have to anticipate swinging, guys. I don't know how many times it's happened to me. It's definitely probably happened to you, where you get in the box, and you think you're kind of ready to hit, and you get up there. Maybe it's your first at bat of the game or whatever, and all of a sudden, strike one, and it's a fastball right down the middle, a pitch that you could have absolutely crushed, and you missed it. You weren't ready. You didn't anticipate swinging. So I don't care what the situation is, what the count is, if it's your first at bat of the game, whatever, you always have to anticipate swinging, because the higher you progress in levels, the less hittable pitches you're going to get. If you're a college player, a professional player, you might only see 1 or 2 good pitches that you can hit and you can square up per at bat, okay? At the lower levels, Little League, you're going to see them more often. But guys, you have to anticipate swinging every single pitch. You can't be up here thinking, okay, I'm going to see the ball, and if it's a good pitch, then I'm going to put a swing on it. It's too late. You don't have that kind of time. So what I like to encourage players to do is use the yes, yes, no approach. So I'm in the box right now, and I'm thinking 100%. I'm swinging on this pitch. It's going to be where I want it, on the heart, the white of the plate. So I am literally saying in my head, okay, yes, yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, no, that was low. Okay. And that was an aggressive take. You don't want to be taking pitches where you're just stood still like this. You always want every single take to be an aggressive take. You're starting to fire forward. You're getting that momentum going. So it's yes, yes, and then you're telling yourself at the last second no. Or if it's a pitch you're going to hit, it's yes, 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 boom, and then you put a good swing on it, okay? The last tip I have for you guys, and this is something that I didn't learn until I was a little bit older, but it's something that's really helped me out, is think about what pitch you're actually going to get, not the pitch that you want to hit, not the pitch that you hit best, okay? So I hit fastballs best, and when I was a younger player, I really struggled with hitting curveballs. Now I can hit curveballs. I'm not afraid of them or anything like that, but when I was younger, I really struggled with curveballs. And so every single at bat, I would just 100% be fastball ready. I was never going to hit a curveball or a changeup. I was just going to let those pitches go. And you have to, be ready for a pitch that the pitcher is actually going to throw you. If you're down 0-2 and you've seen 2 fastballs, chances are you might be getting an off-speed pitch, a breaking ball. So you have to be ready for that. And be ready for a pitch that you're actually going to get, not one that you just necessarily want to hit. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If you have, what I want you to do, like I mentioned, is hit the thumbs up button. I'd really appreciate that. Get in the comments section. Let me know, some of your tips, some things that have helped you become a better hitter, and let me know what you'd like me to make future videos about. And if you want to improve your bat speed, okay, 5, 10, 15 miles an hour, literally in the next week or 2, I have a great free bat speed workout I want to share with you. All you have to do is click on this image right here. That'll take you to my website. If you're on a mobile device, that's not going to work. No big deal. Just click on the very first link in the description below this video. But go sign up. It's 100% free. All I need is your email, and I will immediately send you a free bat speed workout that I guarantee is going to help you explode your bat speed and your exit velocity. All right, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.